Hi guys, welcome back to the workshop. It's quite a cold day today, so sorry if there's a bit of background noise. That would be my tiny little heater and my little stereo. I've only got an hour at the workshop today, believe it or not. I have been down there a few times just to do odds and sods, but you know what it's like, you kind of get into something and you sort of forget to film. So all I've done so far is I put a big tarpaulin up against the wall here, really just to sort of hide all the stuff that's at the other half of the workshop. So I've got a load of stuff all at the back of the workshop, but because it's cold, you know, just trying to segregate it off a bit. So yeah, today, previously I have sprayed all this underside of the truck because it was a little bit rusty. It still needs a bit of work. For example, underneath the wheel arch here, even though there's nothing wrong with it, I do want to spray it, but I know for a fact that I can't really just spray this bit. I need to do it with some stone chip or Raptor or something, because obviously it's getting all the debris from the tyre. Whereas at the front, it's got a big mud guard, so this centre section doesn't actually get very stone chipped, and this has been running for some time. So I've done this one to sort of look quite pretty, but then under there and under this arch, nearly fell over, I'm going to do that with stone chip or something like that, but that's really going to be a summer job because it is cold down here. It's very cold down here actually. For example, I spilt a bit of liquid on the bed about a week ago and it still hasn't dried, although I think it's greasy. But anyway, today I'm just going to take the spare wheel off, and I'm going to have a look at that, see if it's actually usable, and I'm going to take the cage that holds the spare wheel off to see if I need to spray that. And then my next job is to spray all underneath there again, hopefully in a sort of slightly warmer day. But anyway, only here for an hour, so not amazingly interesting, but that's what I'm going to do. I do have this brochure that I got online that I'm going to just stick in that, and that'll look quite cool at shows and things like that, just a little bit of a souvenir. So that's going to go in the truck. And I also have these little, no I don't, lost them. I also have something that my daughter gave me. What did I do with that? Oh, it's over here. Which is like a little toy surprise ball, but it's all Japanese stuff. So I might put these in the, these are kitten nuggets. Japanese, quite cool. So I'm going to put them in the truck as well. Mini brands. Very cool. Okay, well, let's see if I can get it out. Not that, the spare tyre out. Right, got myself set up. Let's have a look. Let me get something to put me old knees on. Fully at fault, expected it to be like a dead mouse under that. Obviously during the summer I will get the Golf out and do some work on the Golf, and to be fair, there's nothing wrong with the Acty in any way, shape or form, but you know, you just like to tinker around, don't you, and do a few bits. There's nothing actually wrong with it. I've got this cool light from Machine Light. It's very bright, so I won't shine it in, but the back of the light also has two plug outlets as well, so you can actually plug stuff into this light whilst you're working close by. So I think, all that black stuff is where I've previously treated the bits of rust. I've made a bit of a boober there though, because I don't remember doing this, but I must have dabbed some rust killer or whatever on it, and it's obviously run down onto that original sticker, which is a bit of a shame, but I will try and wipe that off. But in the meantime, I'm just going to take that off. I'm not actually sure how that comes off. I assume I undo that until you get enough leverage to take it away, I guess. Enough leverage to unhook it maybe? Don't know. I'll undo it and give it a go. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, I can't get up, I'm so old. Yeah. What are we saying? 14 mil? No, not 14 mil, it's way bigger than that. Alright then, fine. If you insist, I'm going to go for 16, I reckon. Is that 16? Yeah. 16, here we go. I think I can just undo that. But whether I can do it with one hand, I don't know. Let's have a go. Oh, can't, no. Nope. Okay, this is a test to see if this works. So I'll have a look. Right, let's see if we can get it off. I have no idea, but I assume we just undo this. No, undo it. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I think I'd prefer to undo that nut and then see if it just... Oh, I see. I think you just undo it a bit. Oh, I see. Okay. Literally, that will dictate how tight you can do it up. I suppose you want it so it doesn't... That's it. You just undo that ever so slightly, then I think you should be able to unhook it. Oh, that makes more sense. And then lower it down. Oh, that's not in too bad a condition only. Alright. Well, that's a new tyre. Well, I say new. Oh, that's got some overspray on it. Did I even know that was my tyre? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's take it away. Surprisingly heavy. Well, actually it's not, that's a lie. Okay, so this looks like it's got 2 bolts holding that in. So as you can see, this is quite rusty, but completely to be expected from a truck. Oh look, there's a bit with no paint on it. Definitely want to be treating that. Definitely. Okay, so yes, this does need doing. And I'll spray white all of this bit here so it looks pretty. Yeah, I think I'm going to spray this as well. But I think first things first, I need to hook it back up so that I can get to the other side. Just loosely, like that, possibly. That's it, just loosely like that, so I can get underneath, get to the other side, and I'll undo those bolts. I might just roll the van back and put it on top of the little homemade ramps I've got, just to get it a teeny tiny bit off the floor, but I don't think I need to actually. I think I'm just going to get in there and see what's what with a few different size sockets. Let's have a look what we got. I'm not as young as I once was. Can't be that big though, surely. Woohoo, is what she said. I don't think you're going to get a 13mm bolt anywhere on this vehicle, because I heard the Japanese don't often use 13mm bolts or nuts back in the 90s because it was bad luck. I might have completely made that up, but it also might be completely true. Who knows? Who cares? What's the time? There she is. So I've got about half an hour. And I've come over here to get a bit of, penetrant spray to get on those bolts, which no doubt I'm going to need. Now I'm going to have to try and crawl under here with a mobile phone stuck to my head because I'm trying to make YouTube videos for no one to watch, but it's quite fun in the meantime. But I think I will manhandle the phone from this point onwards. Right, just thought I would show you underneath the truck for those that haven't seen it. Obviously you can see the tiny oil filter there. Some sort of fan there. I don't know what that fan's for. Oh, I actually don't know what that fan's for. Anybody else know what that fan's for? That one just there. How weird. What is that for? Literally putting cold air on the thing. Petrol tank's there. Big dent in it there. That's obviously where someone's picked up with a forklift truck or something. I mean, it's not leaking so far. But another job on my list is to take the petrol tank out and treat that. You can probably see here the water pipes, and here are solid, but I have seen better days. Now they're metal pipes, so that's going to be a tricky replacement at some point. However, the actual mini truck itself is pretty ding dong, and it's clean, quite clean. So in the summer, or hopefully soon, I'll get the Lano Guard kit on it and give that a give that a coat of protection would probably be more English than what I just said. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna just shoot round, get these 2 bolts off here just so I can get this off, and again that's going to give me more access for when I spray the underneath and for when I spray up in here. So I'm going to do that next. It's actually quite a tight squeeze in here, more so because I haven't raised the truck up in any way at all. It's a tiny bit of a penitent spray there, and it was the socket I guessed, which is amazing. Complete fluke. Oh, will it come off? Nope. Well, that's always a great start, isn't it? Probably best to get the long socket in that case. I mean, obviously this has probably never been off from the factory, so I'm not surprised it won't just undo, but also oh actually that one's come. Just need a little bit of persuasion. That one's okay. I'll just see if I can loosen this one before I undo the other one, because if this one can't come undone and I'm a bit stuck, I'm more worried about, oh, there we go, boom. I said I was more worried about losing a knuckle. Considering I'm holding my phone with one hand, I should probably have a think about how this is going to fall on my face shortly. But I think to start with, that's finger loose. I'll just get these finger loose just so I can undo them. Fuel filter and pump there. I have actually got some spares, quite a few spares actually, that I sort of bought, because when you order stuff from Japan, because the postage is quite expensive, I kind of thought, oh, instead of buying $100 worth of spares, I might as well buy $500 worth of spares. It was going to cost me $100 to get it delivered either way. So I ended up spending more money than I should have done. Usual story for car guys. Yeah, spent more money than I should have done, but I do have a load of spares. Typically, they'll probably be the ones I don't need. But it's worth having them. Yeah, that's one bolt out. I'll stick that in the wheel so I don't lose it. There we go. and then I'm sort of balancing this with my elbow. I'm making this a lot more difficult than it needs to be, I'm sure. Here we go. Right, lower that down. Here we go. Just came out of that bracket there. 2 bolts, and I'll now climb out like the old 43-year-old that I am. Right, there we go, guys. This is now out. I'm actually probably going to leave all of that here for next time, to be honest. So here we go. As you can see, the inner side is decent, and the outer is actually really not too bad, to be honest. But because I want to tinker with the truck whilst I'm not using it, because it isn't actually MOT'd or taxed at the moment, purely because I sawn the vehicle during the winter, so it doesn't cost me any money in tax, on road tax, without using it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give that a good coat of paint, or hand paint it with a brush with some black hammerite or something, just to make it look neat and tidy. And then my next job really is to tackle the underneath here and treat that a bit better. Might clean this up as well. Give that a little clean up just to make it look better. So I'll leave that there. As always. Ooh, I've only got about 15 minutes. So if you want, I can tell you what I've got in the old spares department. I'll tell you exactly what I've got. I've got the original battery cover, because that's the original one. Let me just grab these out and I'll show you. Right. I've obviously got the Bible, the maintenance handbook. What have I got here? I've got a thermostat housing. I've got a new rubber that replaces this, just a spare one. Some headlining fittings, because if you can see in the back corner there, mine's got a big cracked corner which is in the glove box, but I'll obviously need to glue that and put these in at some point. That's on the list. Oh, these are the spares from the Willwood Performance gear linkage kit, and that's just a spare flange from when I fitted an aftermarket exhaust, but I decided I didn't like it very much. I've got a full spare set of rear lenses. Again, kind of just bought them just because mine are cracked, but they don't need replacing as an urgent matter. Fan belt. Ignition leads. I've got an air filter. Thermostat. Oil filter. I have a fuel filter. I have a fuel pump. That was expensive, but I got it. I've got a water pump. I already have put a new water pump on it, but for some reason I got another one because it was all part of a bigger kit. Rocker cover gaskets. Oh, I've actually got a whole new set of engine mounts here as well, because my ones do need doing, which we noticed when we was doing the timing belt. New rotor / dizzy cap, new rotor arm, and a set of brake pads, smallest brake pads in the world. So yeah, that is all the spares I've got, or should I say sort of service items. But if you've got the money, which I don't, I just put it on my credit card like you do. I've had them for quite some time, so obviously I've paid it back now. But yes, at the time I just bought these because I thought I might need them, and rather rendering the van off the road if something simple went wrong, I thought I would just get a few serviceable items and spares in stock, just in case I ever needed them. Touch wood, so far, apart from normal servicing and the timing belt and everything, which I did early on with my very, very good friend John Grayland, aka Rasta Johnny. He did a load of work for me when I first got the truck, like normal servicing, commissioning and timing belt, etc. Yeah, well worth getting a few bits. I get most of my bits from yokohamamotors.net, which I'll put the link in the screen somewhere here. And again, like I said before, it's always worth getting that. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Sorry, not much has happened, but I thought whilst I'm down, I'll get a quick bit of footage at least. So yeah, next little tinkering job is just to refurb that cage, give the spare wheel a really good clean, and then start everything underneath. I do have a spare set of stills with tyres for the Acty for sale if anybody wants them. I don't think I've got any other spares. This is that under chassis toolbox that I haven't fitted yet. Again, another job. But it's all stuff for the summer really. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you for the few people that are watching. I will keep it up and do a lot more in the summer, just because it's quite fun to do. I didn't realise how hard it is to actually do any work on a car whilst holding a phone. So maybe I'll invest in a tiny little phone stand or something. But yeah, thanks again, guys. And yeah, see you soon.